Right. So two works there. One work it is writing a comparison between Nephrolopis life cycle and Prognathum life cycle. Second, it is writing the similarities between Prognathum life cycle and Nephrolopis life cycle. Both you have to complete. Okay. So in the life cycle prose portion, I think most of everything I have completed. Okay. I think everything I have completed. One important thing they are to discuss. That's why last class I told you that we have to discuss certain extra things there. One important thing is they are to discuss. That one another idea. So that is pollination. Okay. So taking a writing book, take a paper sheet and mark the heading pollination. Right. So the word pollination is not an unfamiliar word to you, it's a familiar word to you, correct? In the flowering plants, pollination means, okay, the pollen reaching the stigma of a flower. That is what we call by the name pollination, right? In the pollination from your lower grades you have studied, there are two types of pollinations. One we call, what is it? Self-pollination. Next we call cross-pollination. According to your syllabus, you can see the resource book. What is self-pollination? What is cross-pollination? What is cross-pollination? What is self-pollination? Could you please tell me?
When the pollen of the same flower
reaches the
same flower's ovary, stigma, it's called self-pollination.
So the pollen of the same flower reaching the stigma of its own, it is called by the name, what is it?
Self-pollination.
Self-pollination. If the pollen of one flower
reaches another flower, so stigma,
the
it's
stigma of reaches the stigma of another flower, it is called, what's it?
cross-pollination.
Right. Remember, this other flower can be in the same plant or it can be in a different plant. Understood? This other flower can be in the same plant or can be in a different plant. But in cross-pollination, it is very important. It should be between the, what is it?
Same species.
Same species. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, if you take these two pollinations, that means evolutionarily, we favor which pollination?
Cross-pollination.
Cross-pollination. One reason cross-pollination brings more variation. Okay. Compared to self-pollination, cross-pollination brings more variation. If the variations are more, the opportunity for natural selection, the opportunity for evolution is very high. Second, what the cross-pollination does is, it decreases the exposure of recessive harmful characters. Okay. It decreases the exposure of what type of characters? What type of characters?
Recessive harmful characters.
Recessive harmful characters. Understood? That means both these ones are disadvantages of home. Self-pollination. What about the amount of variations in the self-pollination? Less or more?
Less.
Less. Okay, chance for the exposure of the recessive harmful characters is
High.
So now almost this one happens in human. Okay, when there are marriages among close relatives. Understood? When marriages occur among close relatives, right? Variations will be decreasing. Opportunity for the exposure of harmful recessive characters is increasing. That's why we don't recommend medicinally marriages among the close relatives. Clear? Are you clear?
Clear, sir.
So, in the resource book, you have been given the significance of cross-pollination. Could you please check it out? In that significance, it is mainly speaking about variations, correct? Page number 148. So what does the note says you is cross-pollination results cross-fertilization. Okay, cross-pollination results cross-fertilization. Cross-fertilization allows shuffling of genes within a species, producing new genetic combinations, resulting increased genetic variations within the species. Okay. So the overall idea it is due to cross-pollination, cross-fertilization occur. Now thing is this. Well, you might ask, sir, what is cross-fertilization? Are you already familiar to the word cross-fertilization? Are you already familiar to the word cross-fertilization?
No, sir.
No. It's very simple, nothing special there. Okay. Cross-fertilization means the gamete made by one individual fusing with the gamete made by another individual is called, what is it? Cross-fertilization. What is cross-fertilization? What is cross-fertilization? Can you all hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Then what is cross-fertilization? You didn't listen to me what I told? What I told
Heard,
you?
not clear.
Amma?
Heard, but the idea is not clear.
The gamete. Now we are a product of, what is it? Cross-fertilization. Okay. The gamete made by one individual fusing with gamete made by another individual. Understood? Now, we human, do you agree we are the products of cross-fertilization? How many individuals involved in making us?
Two.
Two individuals. Two. Father, mother, correct? Two individuals. They are gametes. Father's gamete, sperm. Mother's gamete, egg. They fused, made us. Correct? Both of them belong to the same species, right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So, this word is not first time you are listening. This is they are already in the diversity lesson. Understood? Animal diversity lesson. You have this word, should be familiar. So gamete made by one individual fusing with gamete made by another individual. So, are you clear? Focus fertilization.
Clear, sir. Sir,
Mark.
individual means the flower, right?
No. Person. That means organism. One plant.
Sir, is it same when gametophytes are there?
No. Huh?
When two gametophytes are there, male and female, if male and female gametophytes are there,
If two individuals involved, okay, in bringing out the product, yes. Understood? Now, pogonatoms, male gametophyte produces sperms. Female gametophyte produces ovum. They are fusing. Okay? Fertilization occur. Correct?
yes.
What kind of fertilization?
Cross-fertilization.
Cross-fertilization.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Remember, in certain plants, okay, self-pollination, okay, only there. Only what kind of pollination there?
Self-pollination.
Self-pollination there. in that type of situation, is there a possibility for cross-pollination, cross-fertilization?
No.
No. So definitely what kind of fertilization occur?
Self-fertilization.
Self-fertilization occur. Understood?
Yes.
Due to self-fertilization, okay, in the same body, no? Right? The same body, same genes. So the product is also going to repeat the, what is it? Same set of genes in the next generation. You understood?
Yes, sir.
No differences. So from one organism, same set of genes are repeating. Is there chances for new combinations?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so this has no chance for, what is it?
Genetic variation.
New genetic combination. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So when there's no new genetic combinations, okay, no chance for variation. Understood? No chance for, what is it? Variation. Now you might, once another side is there, Buddha. No variation in some instances is highly beneficial. You understood? You understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, for an example, say there's a plant, say there's a mango tree. It makes very delicious mangoes. Consumers have a high demand on that particular mango. But for that plant also, life is limited, correct? Making that plant to reproduce again will make new next generation. Which one you recommend? Self-pollination or cross-pollination?
Self-pollination.
Why?
Because the taste will be preserved, right?
Yeah, that taste will be preserved, right? That preservation is very, very important, correct? So if you want to preserve the characters, which one you will recommend? If you want to preserve a character, which one you will recommend? Self-pollination, self-fertilization. Cross, if you consider cross-pollination, okay, cross-pollination can occur between two individuals or within the same individual, correct? If one flower produces pollen, if it goes to the stigma of another flower in the same plant, what kind of fertilization occur?
Cross-pollination.
No, cross-pollination, okay. In cross-pollination, both these can occur. You understood? Self-fertilization can occur Cross-fertilization can also occur. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If the flower's pollen goes to the stigma of the same plant, what kind of fertilization is going to occur?
Self-fertilization.
Self-fertilization. If it goes to the stigma of the flower in another plant,
Cross-fertilization.
cross-fertilization. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. In that case, this is going to, okay, it increases the chance for new genetic combination. Okay. Remember, these new genetic combinations personally might be unfavorable to you. Understood? From a delicious mango, there can be a poor taste mango due to what? Due to what?
Variation.
Variation. Okay? It only has one side. It supports more to, what's it? Evolution. It doesn't support you. Clear? It doesn't support you. In the point of view of a farmer, he will try to preserve the characters. Then what he will recommend? What he will recommend? Think farmer point of view. What is recommended? Self-pollination or cross-pollination?
Self-pollination.
Self-pollination. If he has a good one, he will be recommending, what is it? If he has a bad one, poor quality mango, now he will be recommending which one?
Cross-fertilization.
Now cross. Why? He wants to improve. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we can't exactly say which one is better. Evolutionarily, if you consider which one is better. Evolutionarily, if you consider,
Cross-pollination.
Cross-fertilization.
cross-pollination is better. If you want to preserve the available characters, self-pollination is the better choice. Okay, but here this is diversity, no, this is not applied biology. If it is applied biology, we will be more recommending home, self-pollination. But this is diversity. We want more variation, more diversity, the origin of species, okay, or development of new characters. That means this syllabus will be recommending more to the cross-pollination. Clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. So, in the note, they are using a word shuffling. Shuffling means making new mixtures, new combinations. New combinations are called shuffling. Okay. Now, this happened several years ago. I was just in my grade 10, I think. I went on a trip in Satutu Iyana, Colombo. I met a couple. When I met them in the beginning, when they had a child also, I thought in the beginning they are brother and sister. Brother and sister. Okay, if you give a female makeup to that guy, it is she. Understood? If you give a female makeup to that guy, he will become she. That much equal resemblance. So after speaking with them only, we realized this couple, husband and wife, cousins. So the child is also so we can't tell whether the child looks like the father or mother, right? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
So here genetic variations are going to occur or not going to occur. Genetic variations are going to occur or not going to occur?
Not going to occur.
Not going to occur. If there are some good qualities, they will be preserved. Within the family, if there are some good qualities, they will be preserved. Okay? If there are certain bad things in the family, that also will be preserved. Clear? Now, I am a product of two cousins. My father, mother, both are cousins. My father's father, mother, both are cousins. I came in the third generation, but fortunately, I didn't marry my cousin. The thing it is, because of that, among the four of us, we are four. Among the four of us, what you see is lots of similarities in attitudes, okay, in attributes, so similarities. It's very difficult, our opinions and our approaches being different. Why? Because we are coming out of the same set of genes. Clear? When these people are cousins, although the genes shuffle, will there be new combinations here?
No, sir.
No. Because these two individuals are almost same. But I married a non-relative. So in my kids, relatively there will be what? More variations or less variations?
More variation.
More variations. Those variations can be favorable, those variations can be unfavorable, that we can't tell anything. Right. So mixing of the genes of different combinations is called shuffling. So could you please once again, now if you want to mark, you can mark this one down, it's your choice. And same time, significance of cross-pollination you have been given. Can you please go through it and tell me whether you understood it well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it clear for all the people? Anyone marking this? Or shall I move?
So I'm marking down. Give me a
Okay,
minute.
okay, okay. Mhm.
Done, sir. Thank you.
Okay, right. So now, according to evolution, which one is more favorable? According to evolution, which one is more favorable?
Cross-pollination.
Cross-pollination. God has given the plants certain adaptations to avoid self-pollination and to favor which pollination? God has given some plants to avoid self-pollination and to favor cross-pollination. Among them, 3 adaptations are in syllabus. One, it is heterostyly. Okay, in heterostyly, stigma, if it is like this, stamen will be like this. That means between these two, a greater difference will be there. On the other hand, if the stigma is like this, stamen will be like this. Here also there is a greater difference there. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So, certain plants have this ability due to this character. They avoid Which pollination?
Self-pollination.
Self-pollination, and favor cross-pollination. Actually, this will not zeros the chance, it decreases the chance. Understood? It decreases the chance. Understood the idea? It's not zeroing. Now, is there, if you ask, sir, is there no any chance of this pollen to come to the stigma mean? What's my answer? There is a chance, correct? Can we say there's no chance there? Oh.
Chance.
Huh? There is chance, but the chance is very, very low. Right. The chance is very, very low. Okay. This is also known as hercogamy. Hercogamy. You can notice this character in orchids and in the plant called Catharanthus. Clear? Okay, that is regarding one. Second, tell me the second one. What is the second adaptation? Check your
Self-infertility.
Self-infertility. In self-infertility, what happens is pollination is allowed, my children. This is what's it? Infertility. In self-infertility, pollen can reach the stigma. No problem, pollen can reach the stigma. Pollen can germinate on the stigma. Now the tube is going on. Pollen tube is growing. After growth of a certain length, the pollen tube will be degenerated. Understood? So the pollen tube will not further grow and reach the embryo sac and does the fertilization. It's self-infertility. This can be seen in the plant home. The world famous example. What's it? Passion fruit. What is the third one?
Unisexuality.
Unisexuality. In unisexuality, in the flower, there will be only stamens. Now it's a unisexual flower. Why? Carrying only stamens. That is a male flower. No female part. On the other hand, there will be female flower. No male part. Okay. Now, is there any choice for self-fertilization? Any choice for self-pollination? This is making pollen, but no stigma for it. This is not making pollen. Now what shall we do? What kind of pollination now? The only possibility.
Cross-pollination.
Cross-pollination. So this is zeroing, what's it? The chance. Clear? Certain adaptations will zero the chance. Certain adaptations will decrease the chance, but they will not zero the chance. Heterostyle, is it zeroing the chance?
No, sir.
No. But unisexuality
Zero, sir.
is zeros it. Okay. For this one, unisexuality, coconut will be a good example. Okay.
So,
Coconut.
what about self-infertility? It has also zero chances, right?
100% we can't say that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
sir.
an enzymal activity. If enzyme doesn't work properly, what is it?
Can.
Can. So 100% we can't say.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So you can, this is the thing. So you need the exposure of it. You can complete it. Take a white sheet and mark the diagrams, put a wording and put the examples. You need that.
नेचुरल पार्थिनोकार्पिक फ्रूट ड्यू टू, तो बनाना हमारा पार्थिनोकार्पिक फ्रूट का एग्जाम्पल है, तो वो ऐसे क्यों है? नंबर फर्स्ट, क्योंकि उसका नेचर ट्रिप्लॉइड है, वेजिटेटिव प्रोपगेशन के कारण, हाई लेवल ऑफ ऑक्सीजन के कारण, या फिर ट्रीटमेंट विद सर्टेन
Done, sir.
Completed? Have everyone completed it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, we are coming to the next heading, that is Parthenocopy. That's it. Parthenocopy. That is development of fruit from ovary without fertilization. Okay, what is parthenocopy? Development of fruit from ovary without fertilization. So you will get the fruit. They will be fruits without seeds. Understood? Now tell me one fruit that you experience without seed.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Watermelon. Another one.
Pepper.
Pepper. Any other experience? Fruit you are eating, no seeds. Hafsa?
Sir, is banana correct?
Banana correct. Banana,
Tomatoes.
pineapple, correct. Grapes. Haven't you eaten seedless grapes? Haven't you eaten seedless oranges? Thing it is, these ones are naturally parthenocarpic. These ones are, what is it? Artificially parthenocarpic. They are brought by hormonal treatment to the flower. Are you clear?
Banana there is seed, no, sir.
Engama irukku. Where
Yes,
is
sir. Correct.
they are dead ovaries, dead ovules. They are dead ovules. If there are seeds, if you plant the banana, new plant should come out, no? Hafsa. If there are seeds, if you plant the banana, new plant should come out of it, no? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So parthenocarpy,
Then all these seeds are dead.
there's no seeds there. There will be dead ovules will be there, some marks will be there, black color dot like. So in banana, because it is the flesh is white in color, those dots can be little clearly seen. In others, we cannot see those things. Understood?
Sir, in watermelon also there is seed, no, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm telling. if you take all these, seed ones are also there. Understood? Haven't you seen seeds in pepper?
Have.
Haven't you seen seeds in the grapes, oranges?
Have seen.
Have seen. By hormonal treatment, plant growth substances, we apply plant growth substances. Okay, these ones are, what is it? Treated with plant growth substances because the public demand is there for, what is it? Seedless materials. Now, when you are trying watermelon, if the seed comes there, it is irritating. When you are trying grapes, if the seed get bitten between your teeth, is irritating, correct? So the public
Yes.
demand is there. Public demands, what is it? Give us seedless ones. So they develop seedless ones. Clear?
Yes, sir.
But
Sir.
banana naturally parthenocarpic, due to that one, you can't see seed banana, seed pineapple like that. But because this is artificial, seed ones are also there, seedless ones are also there. Hope you understood it.
Yes, sir, clear.
Right. So you can mark this one down.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, this banana and pineapple are examples for natural parthenocarp.
Parthenocarpic. Now all these ones are coming under parthenocarpic. Okay.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Done? Good. So our next heading it is Parthenogenesis. Okay. What is the heading? What is the heading?
Parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis. Okay. In the case of parthenogenesis, right, it is the development of, fertile seeds. What kind of seeds? Fertile seeds without fertilization. That means without contribution of home. Without contribution of home. Whose contribution is missing?
Male.
Male contribution. Almost like the birth of Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him. Okay? According to Christianity, okay, Virgin Mary gave birth to a son. He is Jesus, correct? Who gave birth to Jesus? Virgin Mary. Unmarried Virgin Mary gave birth to Jesus. Parthenos mean virgin. Okay, Genesis mean production. So how can you translate it? Virgin production. Understood? That means without being contributed by a male, a fertile seed develops. Okay? It's not infertile. That fertile seed means it can make another generation. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, my children, to make a fertile seed, if you take a fertile seed, in a fertile seed, there should be a diploid embryo. What should be there? What should be there inside a fertile seed?
Diploid
A
embryo.
diploid embryo. But that means this diploid embryo should come from a diploid zygote, correct? Am I right? Do you agree with it? Do you agree with it? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree? If there's a diploid embryo, it should come from a diploid zygote.
Yes, sir.
But this diploid zygote should develop Without whose contribution?
Male.
Male contribution. How? Is the bigger question there, correct?
Yes.
There are three types of ideas they develop. One idea they develop is, okay, the megaspore. The megaspore, you know megaspore, right? Megaspore
Yes.
is the one growing and forming the female gametophyte. The megaspore being home. The megaspore being diploid. Okay, that means megaspore is produced by mitosis instead of meiosis. In this case, the total embryo sac, if you consider, egg will be diploid, synergid cells will be diploid, antipodal cells will be diploid, and the polar nuclei also will be, what's it? So it's a 2N female gametophyte. Understood? So what kind of division makes this? What kind of division makes a diploid megaspore? From
Mitosis.
megaspore mother cell. From megaspore mother cell, mitotic division makes what kind of megaspore?
Diploid
Diploid megaspore. That diploid megaspore developed to a diploid female gametophyte. Now the egg cell here is already, what's it? Diploid.
fertile.
So do you want it to be fertilized?
No need.
No need. It is already diploid. It will start to work as a zygote, go to an embryo and become a fertile seed. Clear? Another choice they say is, in the megaspore mother cell, who is produced? What is the division occurring? What is the division occurring?
Meiosis.
Meiosis. If meiosis occur, what kind of megaspore will be formed?
Haploid megaspore.
Haploid megaspore will be formed. Correct? Haploid megaspore will form what kind of female gametophyte? Haploid female gametophyte or diploid female gametophyte? Haploid megaspore is producing what kind of female gametophyte?
Haploid female.
Haploid female gametophyte. So here the female gametophyte, antipodal cells are, what is it? Haploid. Polar nuclei are haploid. Egg cell is haploid. Synergid cells are haploid. Now totally home. Haploid. Here one event occurs is the polar nuclei, one of the polar nuclei fertilizing with the egg. Polar nuclei is N, egg is also N. Who two are fertilizing? Who two are fertilizing? Who two are fusing?
Polar nuclei and the egg
Polar
cell.
nucleus and the egg cell. Another change happening is the replication of DNA in egg cell. That means the egg cell's DNA will double and become diploid. Understood? While others are staying haploid, egg alone become diploid. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Once again, I'm repeating it anyway. To make the diploid egg cell, there are three methods adopted. One method is megaspore mother cell is making home. Diploid megaspores by what cell division?
Mitosis.
Mitosis. That will produce a female gametophyte entirely diploid. In that one, egg cell also will diploid, that will work as the zygote. Other choice it is megaspore mother cell will undergo meiosis and produces a haploid megaspore, and the haploid megaspore will develop to a haploid female gametophyte. Thereafter, one polar nucleus and the egg cell fuse and form a diploid cell. That is one choice. Or otherwise, the DNA in the egg cell double and become 2N. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. If you read the note, they will be giving this one in just in words. Okay, see the wording. In some plants, seed develop without fertilization. Example, certain grasses. In parthenogenesis, the egg is resulted by mitosis, hence it is diploid. It is describing which part here? This picture, this picture, this picture. Which one is described by that sentence? In parthenogenesis, egg is resulted by mitosis, hence it is diploid.
Diploid megaspore.
Diploid megaspore, this picture. Second one says haploid ovum fuses with the polar nucleus. That is explained by this picture, correct?
Yes, sir.
The genetic content of the egg is duplicated to become diploid. That is indicated by this picture. Correct? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So what they have told in the note, I have given the description like this. In the past paper, if you have past paper, you can check it out. In 1 year, they have asked a question, what is parthenogenesis in plants? Can you find in your past paper where that question is there, structure paper? It doesn't matter, you spend time, it will be, I can't remember the year, might be around 12, 13, 14, 15.
So it's in 2013 structure.
2013 structure.
Second question, fourth part, sir.
Okay. What is the question?
What is a seed? And the next question is, what features of seeds have enabled seed plant to colonize land? Third question is, what is parthenocarpy? And fourth is, name a crop where parthenocarpy occurs naturally. Fifth, what is parthenogenesis?
What is, I don't want other questions. I want what is parthenogenesis. What is the answer given for parthenogenesis? That is very important for me. What is the answer given for parthenogenesis?
Parthenogenesis is the development of infertile seeds without fertilization.
Good. Is that the thing I have written here?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Then what is the correction?
Should be infertile seeds.
You have to correct the past paper. You understood?
Yes, sir.
You are not correcting the note. You have to correct the past paper. Cut that in. Now read it. How comes?
Parthenogenesis is the development of fertile seeds without fertilization.
That's it. Clear?
Clear, sir.
It is not the correction here, it's the correction there. You can complete it. Yeah.
Done, sir.
Completed? Have you completed? Everyone? Akmana, completed?
Completed, sir. Thank you.
Okay, right. So, finishing parthenogenesis, we are coming to the heading seed dormancy. We are coming to the heading called, what is it? Seed dormancy. Right? So, what is seed dormancy? It is the inhibition of embryo within seed. Within seed at one stage of maturation. At one stage of maturation, naturally preventing germination of seed within the fruit. What is seed dormancy? Inhibition of embryo within the seed. When this embryo is inside the seed, it is inhibited. Don't germinate now. Okay, stay till the right time comes. That kind of, okay, giving an inhibition is called dormancy. Okay, so the mechanisms, how do they do it? If you go for the mechanisms, one mechanism, there will be presence of inhibitors such as abscisic acid. When this growth substance is present, it will not germinate. That is one way. Thick or strong seed coat, so the embryo cannot break and come out. Third, seed coat impervious to water. Seed coat not allowing water to go in. If water goes in only, the enzymes inside the seeds will be activated. Then only the germination process can take place. So, seed coat being impervious to water, another adaptation. So, can you understand? Seed dormancy, embryo is inhibited inside the seed at one stage of maturation. It prevents the germination of seed within the fruit. Now, sometimes when you eat jackfruit, you would have seen seeds germinating within the fruit. Any experience? Do you have any experience? When eating jackfruit, you would have seen when you open the yellow color flesh of the jackfruit, the seed would be germinated. There would be a small root or something grown out of the seed. Do you have any experience that way?
No, sir.
Okay. Right, that's also it will be my experience. Okay, leave it. So without wasting time, can you please complete it? In the exam paper, they can ask you what is seed dormancy, inhibition of embryo within seed at one stage of maturation, naturally preventing germination of seed within fruit. It's going to be your answer.
Done, sir.
Have everyone completed it?
Sir, can you give one more minute?
Okay, sure. Not in any hurry.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now we speak about seed germination. Your heading is, what is it? Seed germination. Right? So in seed germination, there's a long definition given to you. Right? Anyway, from the seed, okay, when the seed is germinating, a new plant is going to develop, okay, that is seed germination. In the resource book, go to page number 150. Go to page number 150. What is seed germination given to you there? Tell me. Seed germination, what they have mentioned. Afsa?
Sir, is it effect of light on seed germination?
No, Baba. Have you gone to page number 150?
Yes, sir.
Go to the top of it.
Okay, sir.
What is the point written? Absorption. Is there?
Yes, sir.
Read. Point that one. Remember, I have it. I want you to read it. You have to understand that. Okay.
Absorption of water.
Wait down. Absorption of water. Then
Activation of enzymes.
activation of enzymes. Then
Mobilization of food resources.
mobilization of
Food resources.
food resources.
In bracket nutrients.
No need.
Followed by rapid growth process.
Followed by
Rapid growth
process
of the embryo. Extending radical through the seed coat.
Radical through the seed coat. Remember, no need. Remember, radical is the first root. Understood? Radical is the first root. So if you write all these ones, only you are writing the definition for whom?
Seed germination.
Seed germination. Same time, it can be a question for you. What are the events of seed germination? Then you have to write absorption of water. If water absorbed only, who will be activated? enzymes will be activated. If enzymes are activated, only food resources will be mobilized. Mobilized means the stored ones are brought to metabolically usable ones. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now, generally, you know in the seeds what is stored.
Starch is
Starch is stored, but you know one thing: starch is metabolically inactive. It cannot be used for metabolism. If it is converted to glucose, only it is beneficial. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Till it stays as starch, it is not involving in any metabolism. So mobilization does this conversion. What it does, the starch is converted to glucose, the usable form. Then the embryo is rapidly growing. In the rapid growth, first time what is coming out? First time what is coming out, they say radical. Radical is the, what is it? What is radical? Radical is the first root. Understood? So after root comes only shoot will come out. But anyway, if the root comes out, germination is done. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
So the note is there, but I am categorizing it according to the type of questions they can ask you in the exam paper. Keep in the mind. You can mark it down.
Done, sir.
Okay. Have you completed it?
Yes, sir.
Right. So factors essential for seed germination. That's going to be our last part. Now the two parts there. With that one, we will finish it. Okay. Finish it mean life cycle is over. Okay. Factors essential for seed germination. What are the factors? Tell me the first factor. Go to page number 149. Go to page number 149 and tell me the first factor. What is the first factor? Hafsa, what is the first factor? There are 4 factors given to you. First factor I want. Akmana, what is the factor given to you? I think it's the last point in page number 149. Hafsa?
Water,
Water.
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
suitable temperature,
Suitable temperature. Correct.
Yes, sir.
breaking of seed dormancy.
Okay. Seed without, what is it? Dormancy. It can be called a viable seed. What kind of seed? What kind of seed?
Viable.
Viable seed. You might think why I have written it bottom to top. These are external factors. This is an internal factor. In exam paper, they might ask you, in separating them, they might ask you what are the external factors needed or what is the internal factor needed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So you can mark it down.
Done, sir.
Right. Are you clear with all I told you today?
Yes, sir.
Right. You children will go through this flowering plant life cycle 2 to 3 to 4 times. Okay, at least daily once. Okay, we'll go through this until our next class is day after tomorrow, correct?
Yes, sir.
We'll go through it. Anything you want to clarify, you can ask. At the same time, today, inshallah, you will receive the short questions. The short questions have the other short questions have a thing. Unit 3, you know, my tute also mixed with what? Unit 3.
3.
Okay, so I have given my tute to you, right? That is also mixed with Unit 3. So that is there in the short questions also, but it's good. Plant diversity plus plant life cycle. You can't separate them actually. So when by doing that, both of those things will be cleared. Then if any questions there, you can ask me. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Then bye then.
okay, sir. Jazakallah.
Thank you.